A 69-year-old woman was bludgeoned to death in a home invasion in an isolated area of Sandhill Village on Tuesday afternoon. Sometime around 4 p.m., Ofelia Hernandez Cruz was at her home at the end of Salt Creek Road when two men arrived on a scooter. They entered the house and demanded the firearm, which is the property of her husband. Before the two assailants escaped with a 12-gauge shotgun, Cruz was struck to the head and body with a hammer. Even as she screamed for help, the attack ended fatally, and she was discovered face down inside the house by police later that evening.
Sometime yesterday evening, police were called to, I think, the Salt Creek area of Sandhill Village, in a remote area. And inside a home, they found the beaten and lifeless body of a female, Miss Ofelia. She was rushed to the KHMH, but was pronounced dead on arrival. Police have been in the area since yesterday, trying to look for leads.
Sir, are there any signs of a break-in?
There seems to be none. She was at home at the time, so the house apparently was open. So the persons who went there had access in terms of without breaking any doors or whatever. So.
You believe it's more than one person?
From what we get, it may be more than one person, yes.
Cruz was home alone at the time of the attack. Her husband, who is the caretaker of the private property, left home earlier that day and headed out to the village. The assailants took the opportunity to enter the property and carry out the crime. One of the attackers then exited the house, got on the scooter and drove off. The other was picked up a short distance away as he took a path through nearby bushes.
She do not live alone. She live along with her husband, from what I have been briefed.
Was alone at the time?
Yes, at the time, yes, she was alone. What has been stolen, we're still trying to determine if anything was stolen from the house.
And is the police aware if the husband owned the firearm?
I think he is the license holder of a shotgun. We have detained a couple persons of interest, and we're still looking for two more persons of interest. We're trying to see what the possible motive is in respect to that particular homicide. At this time, there isn't much that we have obtained. Like I said, it's a remote area. Not much people resides in the area, but we do have leads that we're following.
News 5 has been informed that a scooter is also in police custody. Dwayne Moody for News 5.